Hey guys. Hey Sonny McGrady. So this is the rally cry. Hey bud. Thanks for joining me guys. My name is Nate. I'm in Phoenix, Arizona. And this is the rally cry. Hey Susie. And if you're not familiar with the Pete Crawl, Pete Crawl is a weekly thing where it's kind of like a bar crawl, except it's a Periscope crawl, so Pete Crawl. So we basically go from one Periscope to the next. And Kevin Buchanan is going to start us off here in a couple minutes. Kevin, if you can comment in the section so people can follow you. Hey Zach. Hey Janine. Kevin, if you can comment in there so people can follow you. So he's going to start us off. I don't know what the topic is tonight, but it's going to be a good one, I'm sure. And I'm walking to work right now. Just got off the subways. Fantastic. Hey, best pre-rally ever. Thank you. Hey. Yep, follow Kevin right there. You sound a bit down, buddy. Everything okay? Yeah, everything's good. Topic, networking. Good to know. Hey, Catherine. And then after that, I think Bethany's going to take over. So Bethany Jett, if you want to comment, and you can follow her. So basically, you just follow one after another, and we'll get going. So, hello, I'm second. Oh, Jim Bob's second, I'm sorry. And then Beth Jett's going to be taken off at the caboose. You okay? I was expecting some mix of Tarzan and Braveheart. No. This is all you're going to get from me, guys. So, what are you kidding me? This is the rally cry. This is the rally cry. Welcome to the pre-call Pete rally cry. Woo! What on earth? We've got a good one tonight, guys. Hope you're ready for it. We're going to learn from Kevin Buchanan. We're going to learn from Jim Bob Howard. And we're going to learn from Bethany Jett. What's up, everybody? Giving gal Stephanie. What's up? Amy's here. She invited her followers. That's amazing. What is going on? Nate Worthington just did the best pre-call rally we've had so far. It was awesome. We were over here just dancing away and getting ready. It was so good. If you're not following at Nate Worthington, you need to, because he does some amazing pre-rallies for us, and it's super fun, so you got to do it. My name is Kevin Buchanan. I live in Nashville, Tennessee, and I am a contributor for an online magazine called everydaylife.us. What I do is encourage people to realize that their life matters, to know that their goals and dreams matter, and that they should live those out now. So that's, if you've ever met me before, that's who I am. That's what I do. And this is not the pre-crawl. This is actually the Periscope crawl. Here we go, everybody. Tonight we are talking about networking. And hey from South Korea. Whoa, that's amazing. Hello from South Korea. And he wears plaid and drinks wine. I know, and guess what? I don't have any wine tonight. I don't know what happened. I went to my refrigerator and it was empty. That's not a good sign. That's not a good sign at all. Anyway, tonight we're talking about networking, which is an awesome, awesome topic. I know, get some wine. Somebody send me some. Hey from Nashville. People are in Nashville tonight for a big conference. We're so excited. All right, tonight we're talking about networking. Networking, a simple definition of networking is this. You are connecting with others to see how you can help them and how they can help you. What's up, everybody? So networking is a powerful thing. It's a very simple thing to do, but some people are scared of it. So tonight, we want to make sure you are not scared of it, that if you're going to the Launch Out conference this weekend, if you've got a conference coming up, you're going to want to know how to network. Hey, Kevin, I have all the wine at my house. I know. I'm going to have to go to Renee's house after this. But networking is a really, really awesome thing. Now, Ed J.B. Howard's got some awesome stuff he's going to share with you. And then Bethany Jett is going to kind of be our guest speaker tonight. We're so excited about that. She's got some amazing things to tell you about networking. Now, what I want to do to encourage you about networking is a few things. So listen here real close. Number one, networking takes initiative. Okay? So you got to get out there and make it happen. In order to network, you can't just sit around and let people come to you. You need to take initiative. So it means simply going out and connecting with others. Kevin, I'm following you. Awesome. So it takes initiative. Don't miss out on opportunities. So if you're going to Launch Out conference this weekend, you are going to have so many opportunities to network, to see how you can help somebody else or how they can help you. Love you, Kevin. Got to go to work. All right, bye-bye. And so anyway, so number one, it takes initiative. So just take that step to network. Number two, don't miss out on opportunities. We're going to show you how networking can play a part in a lot of different areas of your life. And so when it happens, you want to make sure that you make the most of that opportunity. The only time success comes before work is in the dictionary. Oh, I like that, Nate Worthington. I like that. Somebody needs to be in charge of his stock. Yeah, exactly. Don't miss out on opportunities. If you're going to Launch Out conference this weekend, do not miss out on opportunities to network. Share with people what you do. Tell them. Don't be afraid to tell them what you do. You never know how you can help them or how they can help you. The last thing I want to tell you is that you never know where a moment of connection will lead you. You never know where a moment of connection will lead you. I know this firsthand. J.B. Howard knows this firsthand. Bethany Jett knows this firsthand. You never know how one moment of connection, you telling somebody what you do in life, allowing them to tell you what they do in life, you never know how. The way I got my dream job that I do today is because of networking, people. Because I let myself be known to what I wanted to do in life. And then my now boss networked with me. And now I have my dream job. So do not miss out on these awesome opportunities. So let me review one more time. Number one, networking takes initiative. So have the guts to do that. It takes initiative. Don't be afraid. Number two, do not miss out on opportunities. Don't miss out on those opportunities to connect with other people. Don't be afraid to talk about yourself. It's okay to do that. And number three, you never know where a moment of connection, will lead you. I guarantee you, one moment of networking can really change your life. And I'm not being all like dramatic about that, but me, J.B. Howard, Bethany, we all know this for sure, that one moment of connection can really change your life. So don't be afraid to do that. Networking is a very fun thing to do. It really can make such a difference in your life. And the thing about networking, too, is how you never know when it's going to pay off. You might network this weekend at the Launch Out conference, and a year from now, somebody could remember something that you said, remember something that you do, and reach out to you, and it could explode into something much bigger than you ever thought. It seems scary. Just be yourself. Exactly. That's how you network. You simply be yourself. Hugs and all. Yes, exactly. So I hope you guys are excited so much because we cannot wait. Let me see where I'm at on time. We cannot wait. Oh, I'm out of time. Okay. Follow Ed J.B. Howard. He's coming up next. He's going to tell you a little bit more about networking. Then we're going to go to Bethany Jett, and then you'll wrap it up with me again. So remember the 3 points. Go follow Ed J.B. Howard. He's coming up next. Be yourself. Thanks for attending P-Crawl. Follow J.B. Howard. He's about to go live now. It's so fun. I love Periscope Crawl. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this one. 38 live viewers. It's amazing. Can't wait. Okay, JB Howard is going live now. And so you can get off from me and go see JB Howard. Have a good night. See you in a bit. Bye.
Hey everybody, welcome to the P-Crawl. My name is Jim Bob Howard. I have a website that's called Connector Man, and most of the time I spend my time doing Periscope Crawl. If you haven't had a chance to do it yet, go ahead and swipe to the right or swipe up if you're on Android, and share this with your friends and let them come in and join us for the P-Crawl. How many people? I mean, that was fantastic with Nate. If you missed the pre-call rally, that guy always gives us so much of himself. Well, he kind of started off not giving us much, but anyway, it came around, and we knew it would. We weren't falling for that, Nate, but hey, I really appreciate you doing that. And Kevin did such a great job. So I love what we're talking about now with networking. Networking is such an important thing. It's something that we do all the time, or we don't. And the thing is you can never miss out on those opportunities. So I got a couple of things I want to talk to you about networking, especially when it comes to Periscope. One of the best ways that I found to do networking on Periscope is it is scoping. I mean, going ahead and doing a Periscope and having people come in and communicate with them and doing all of that. But one of the things I found the best is actually go into other people's scopes and answer questions for them, especially if it's someone that has a whole lot of people that come into theirs all the time. A lot of times they can't keep up with all of the comments that go by. A lot of these comments are going by, and I didn't even get a chance to see them yet. So, hey, Mark, hey, Nate, thank you guys for coming in. But it's great because people will ask questions of the person who's talking, and if you're in there to answer the questions for them, that's a great help for them, and that's a great way to network. You can network with other people in the scope, and then you can also network with the person who's actually doing the scope as well. Yeah, definitely connect with the other watchers. Penny's got it right. Get involved in the chats. Good networking. Another thing you can do too, several Periscopers do a thing called promote your scope. There's another one that's like blast the cast and that type of thing. And those types of things are great because they give you the opportunity to talk about what it is that you scope about and to learn what other people scope about. So one tip that you can do on that, when you go into those, and let me tell you, a couple of people that you want to follow that do promote the scopes like on a daily basis. Jason Stolken. Jason's last name is Stolken, I believe, or it might be I-N. I'm not exactly sure. Jason, if you're in here, go ahead and give us a thumbs up. Let us know how to follow you. Another one is Minnie Jen, Minnie like Minnie Mouse with Jen, Jen on the end. She does a daily one as well. And then also Robert C. Stern. He also does a promote your scope type of thing because they're fantastic for being able to post what it is that you talk about, see what other people are. Make sure that you do this. Here's one tip for making sure that you can see that and that you get a chance. Go ahead and copy what it is that you do. So select all of the text and copy it, and then you can paste it in there. Because the person who's doing the promote the scope a lot of times will read through all of the comments that go along, but so many go by that sometimes they miss yours. So be ready to paste it in there again. Also, if you've been in there for a few minutes, go ahead and paste it again and let them read it again because new people come in all the time. People share it with their followers. New people come in. So make sure that you paste it in there again. The other great thing about having it pasted and having it copied so you can paste it is that you can actually read the other comments. If you're typing the whole time trying to type that same thing in again, a lot of times you'll miss other people that you could have connected with. So make sure that you do that. One other thing that I've done too is if you followed any of my scopes or any of the stuff with IFTTT, I've actually shared some recipes with people on Twitter and also in scopes, and so that's another great way that you can do it. Help people out. Show them ways to do things. Answer their questions. Talk to them about different websites that they can go to, different people that they should follow. One of the things that we talked about as we were getting ready for this, a lot of times when you're doing networking, you want to do networking for other people. In other words, pay attention. So listen to what other people are talking about and other people are interested in, and make those connections for them. Hey, you should go talk to so-and-so. Oh, you should go talk to this other person. They're fantastic. One person that you definitely need to follow is social fans. His name is Brian Fanzo, and he did a great scope today. And I want to tell you one quick thing, and then I want you to go watch his scope. In fact, if you're following me on Twitter, it's JB Howard. Go look at my Twitter feed, because I scheduled a couple of tweets to go out so that you could see this. Brian Fanzo did a scope earlier today talking about things that you need to do, because as of yesterday, you can actually watch scopes, the replays, on the web. And there are a couple of things that come with that. The biggest thing that you need to know is that you can change your profile and add a URL to it. Make sure that you put the http:// and put the URL in, and now it's going to be a link from your profile when you're watching it on the web, so people can follow you directly from that. So it's a fantastic thing. He's got a couple of other things in there too, something about a splash screen, and you saw that as we were getting started, scheduling retweets, especially as long as the replay is up. But I want you to go and look in Twitter, find that post. Can repeat what again, Autumn? What do you want me to repeat? I'd be happy to. But if you go and watch that cast that he did earlier, it's got about 12 hours left. Yeah, it's HTTP. So you have to make sure that when you're putting the URL in, you do just like you would in a browser. It's http:// and then www.periscoperally.com, for example. That's what's in mine. As a matter of fact, I was watching that today, and I immediately jumped right out and went and updated my bio and then came back in. So, all right, so that's my 5 or so minutes. I think I've gone over, but hey, the next person coming up is Bethany Jett. Now, Bethany is an award-winning author, and she learned how to network and just the power of networking. So she's got some great tips. You want to make sure that you follow her. Bethany, you can see her right there. It says, "I'm next." Make sure that you follow her if you haven't done it yet. Yeah, my bio is cut off. I know. So that's, Autumn, you got a great point there. If you're looking at it on iOS, it does kind of trim off the bottom of it a little bit, but that's okay. It still shows up on the web. So I do want to try to put that down a little bit, but who is Beth? Oh, Bethany's yelling. But I do want to try to trim that down a little bit. I think you're right, Autumn. It's something that we still need to work on. It's not perfect, but if you're going to watching this on the web and watching the replay, then it's definitely there. So, all right. Well, I think Bethany's just about ready to get going, so we'll keep an eye out for her. It's been great having you here for the Periscope Crawl. We do this every week. We usually do it on Thursdays. We're doing it Wednesday this week, but be sure and pay attention and join us next Thursday as well.
Hi, everybody. Hey, so this is a first because my little niece is sleeping in my office, so I am actually in my little walk-in closet, and I have my tripod in here and my computer, and the lighting is not very good, so it's a little crazy, so we're hoping that stays. Hey, I am so excited about tonight's topic because networking has changed everything for me. I know, like, you can see my clothes like right over here, so I was trying to be really careful about where I was standing. So, hey, Kevin and Jim Bob, you guys are amazing, and it was such good information. I know, I've got the light shining down on my blonde. I look very blonde tonight. Okay, so I have a lot to cover, and I am so excited. So I'm going to be covering how to network at conferences and how to network on social media. And tomorrow is Launch Out Conference, which I know a lot of people in our group on Facebook, the 30 Days of Hustle, are going to. And I just want to encourage everybody to not be afraid to network at a conference. And just my quick story is I went to a writers conference in 2012, and everything for me career-wise has happened as a result of that conference. I met some key people. I met my agent there. I met some publishers. I talked to absolutely everybody, that I could. So, like I was saying, everything happened from that one conference, and every year that I go back to these conferences, I always come home and I say the price of admission was worth every penny because of who I met. It's not always like what I learned, even though I always learned amazing things. It was the people. And so the way that you take advantage of that, it was the Florida Christian Writers Conference is the one that I went to, and it was amazing. And literally I can trace back everything to networking and learning how to network from that conference. So if you're going to a conference, you need to have business cards. You need to put your face on that business card, and people will say yes and people will say no. But look at this. If I give someone this card, they're going to remember me because of my face. Because when you come back from a conference, this is how many business cards that you have from everyone that you meet. And some people are going to put their name and their picture. Well, their name's going to be on there. But some people are going to put their picture, and some people are not. And guess what? When their picture is not on there, then you have to start taking notes about who this person was and where you met them. I don't even know who some of these people are. She is an amazing marketer. If you're writing a book, you should be following her. Pictures are amazing. When you go to a conference, you need to make sure that you're taking business cards from everybody. And the way that I always do this, and a lot of people at conferences, you get your little name badge. Like, here's one of mine. Start sticking your business cards back here, the ones that people give you, because they're going to be handing you them all the time. So just shove them in here, and then every night take them out. And the thing is, you're probably not going to remember everybody on there, but it's just a really good tip. And some people tell you not to put your face on there, but I don't know. You're not putting your address on there, hopefully, so people aren't going to stalk you. But I can't even remember the people whose pictures aren't on there. So business cards is a big one. Yes. I mean, glossy on one side is fine, but also you should take notes on the back of the business card, especially if you've got this white space, so you can remember like key tips or things that you want to talk to them about later. Okay, second thing. This is the most important. The magic happens not during the class time or like your one-on-one time. Like when you're pitching, that is super important. But the after hours, in meal times, and times in the hallway are key. That's when like the networking happens, because you're not like in this official time when they're teaching or you're pitching to them at any kind of conference. Sit with everybody you can during meals if they're on there, and after hours, if there is a lobby, like if everyone's in a hotel lobby, some of the writers' conferences have it where the faculty are in one area, flock there and sit with them. I know you're going to be tired, but that's where the magic happens. I know I solidified that relationship with my agent in the after hours. We were eating nachos together. It was crazy and unplanned, but we got to talk some more. I have seen this happen so many times, and it is like the place you need to be. And I've got so much to say, but not enough time. So, know what you do, and do not be, yes, unscheduled time is the best, because they get to see you as a person. Don't be afraid to say what you do. Know your elevator pitch, because if you're in line with people, like when you're getting your food, they're going to ask you what you do. And if you're a writer, you need to know exactly what it is that you write and then ask them, because you can network for you if they're writing something similar, or you can go ahead and share that with somebody else. The worst thing you can do, I'm talking about fiction writers, but this applies to everybody, is tell someone like a 5-minute synopsis of what you do. They don't care. They want to know like the 15, 20 seconds. This is what I do, and this is how I can help people. And that is important. And it also makes you memorable, and it makes you look professional, because you've been able to hone down exactly what you do. And when you're on social media, it's even more important, because people don't want to read big bulks of text. You should be able to very, very quickly say what it is. And when you're on social media, there's, I like to call it the fan zone. Like, you know, if like when you're dating and you're a friend, you get friend zoned sometime when you like somebody, but they only think of you as a friend. On Facebook or social media, you can quickly enter the fan zone, and sometimes you want to be seen as a peer by somebody. So do not like become like this like stalkery, like, oh, I think, you know, if you think someone's amazing, be a fan. Like, I'm not saying it's bad, but if you're wanting to network with somebody, then, yep, Nate, then you want to make sure that they're seeing you as a peer. So make sure your website looks awesome. Make sure that you, you know exactly what it is that you're good at. Like, really hone your niche and become very, very good at something, and let people know, and do not be afraid. Like, we're so afraid of self-promotion sometimes, but that is what's going to separate you from people who actually get the job, because they're not afraid to go ahead and say, you know, this is what I do and I'm really good at it. Don't be afraid of that. So that was a lot of tips. It was like very, very short, because I know I'm like almost out of time. I can tell by this. Yeah. Fan or peer? Yes, you got to differentiate yourself. Some people you can be a fan of, and that's fantastic, because we have to have fans. But if you want to work with somebody, try to stay out of the fan zone and talk to them as a peer. So, I also wanted to mention that our own J.B. Howard has written a book on networking, and he graciously gave me the full time slot, but he actually wrote a book. It's on Amazon, and I already tweeted it, so you can go to @BethJett on Twitter to get the link. And how much time do I have? I want to get it all in. It's called Conventional Wisdom, The Attendee's Guide to Conferences, Trade Shows, and Conventions, but that's not the title that I put in there, but it would be amazing for you to go read. I think that's everything that I've got for my time. Build trust. Things don't always happen quickly. And I am going to go ahead and pass it on to Kevin. because he's going to be going on in just a minute. So @_Kevin Buchanan. I love this topic so much. And so much of my business today has actually happened through Facebook networking, which is so fun. Did I talk too fast for you guys? Trying to get under 10? All right, so Kevin's going on in just a minute. Yes, Kevin is the caboose. I don't have to be the caboose today. You guys are awesome. Don't be afraid to network.
What's up, everybody? Come on over. Come on over. I think Bethany's wrapping it up. Yeah. Anyway, so what a fun night. What's up, Alex? What's up? Hey, hey, hey. Allie. Sorry. Allie, what's up? Anyway, what a fun night. What some awesome information on networking. So I hope you guys learned something. I hope that you were encouraged to get out there and network. If you're going to launch out this weekend, you better network because I'm going to be there and I'm going to make sure you network. And the next time you're around people, network. Don't be afraid. Just work it into casual conversation. Networking is amazing. It's so fun. And like we said, you never know where it will take you in life. It has taken us far places in life, and many of you could say the same. Now, here's what I want you to do. This is your challenge. Here's your challenge. Here's what I want you to work on over the next 24 hours. I want you to work on your elevator pitch. That was probably one of the highlights I saw from Bethany. Work on your elevator pitch. We said 15 to 30 seconds of what you do and what you can offer to people. So the next 24 hours, work on your elevator pitch and tell somebody. Just practice it over and over and over and over again. This was value-packed time. You guys rock. Oh, thank you so much. Work on your elevator pitch. Yes. I just learned about it and I so want to go. Launch Out is an amazing conference. If you didn't get in this year, make sure that you go next year in 2016. But anyway, scope it. Yeah, you can scope your elevator pitch. Like you could scope your elevator pitch for sure. We should Periscope our elevator pitch. I love that so much. My elevator pitch involves the fire alarm. Then they are stuck with me. No, don't do that. We don't want all that. No. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for being a part of our Periscope crawl. Thank you so much for joining Bethany Jett. She was awesome. JB Howard, who always has amazing information to tell us from a technical standpoint, the stuff that I know nothing about. So we love having Periscope, JB Howard for that. Remember, Periscope crawl next week is back to Thursday nights. That's our normal night. Thursday nights at 7:31 Central. You can always find our replays at periscopecrawl.com. We've done this for like 5 weeks now or 6 weeks. You can find all the replays there at periscopecrawl.com. Yes, there are replays for sure. Make sure you check it out. So thank you so much for joining. I hope you learned something. I hope you were encouraged. Don't forget to network, everybody. This is number 6. Yay, it's so much fun. We love Periscope Crawl. So we'll see you next week, next Thursday, 7:31 Central. Be on the lookout. Network, everybody. Have a great night. Thanks for joining. Bye-bye.